Hey cruising crew, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Alexis, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the differences between the Bazaar and Eden on board Celebrity Cruises. So without further ado, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about Eden. So on the Edge class ships with Celebrity, there is a venue and spot called Eden. Now this is serenity, peaceful, all in one venue. So when you walk into Eden, you can usually always find the same thing. Lots of plants, a really nice quiet place, and beautiful views. I really like Eden on all ships because I can come here for some nice live music, for really great views, and kind of just like a serene feel. They have a really nice bar with great cocktails, as well as an Eden restaurant. This is a specialty restaurant, so it is an upcharge, which I have eaten at before. So let's talk about the venue itself. I'm going to start with the walkway into Eden. So the walkway into Eden, as you walk by the blue restaurant, it's kind of just bare. There is a little chocolate stand, and I think that this space is a good walkway, but it's a little unutilized. When you walk into Eden, you notice green, bright, all kinds of plants, as well as the great views. Now, this venue is tiered, and so they do have like an upstairs area as well, which is really nice because there's a lot of seating. At Eden, there is also an Eden Cafe, which is complimentary, and they do serve a breakfast and lunch sometimes. I will say I've eaten here before. You can get stuff like salads and sandwiches, and I've always thought that it was just okay. I've only eaten here a couple times, and I think I had a couple sandwiches, stuff like that, and it was okay. Now, there is a specialty restaurant called Eden Restaurant. I have eaten here multiple times, and as well, I think it's just okay. It is very unique. They have very unique dishes, and that's why people like it. What I like about this restaurant venue is you can hear the live music from up top, and it's really, really nice. Now let's get into the Bazaar. So the Bazaar is exclusive to Celebrity Xcel. And now that I've been on board for almost 2 weeks, I can finally put my 2 cents in and finally really see what I like and dislike about it. So let's start off with the number one difference, the walkway to the Bazaar. So instead of just a chocolate stand and a bare hallway, you have the market. So they have special spots on the way to the Bazaar that are unique to the ports that you visit. So say if you don't want to get off in port, like somewhere like in St. Thomas, they bring people on board that sell local souvenirs, which I think is really, really cool. It also changes every day. So something that's also new with the Bazaar is different themes. So every day is a different carnival theme, it's a different fiesta, stuff like that. And so it's really fun to see as the day changes. So with the Bazaar, one of the first things I'm going to say that is completely different is the liveliness about it. You go to Eden for some peace and calm and live music. You go to Bazaar for loud entertainment all the time. The Bazaar is way more louder than Eden, which at first I didn't know how I felt about it. It's just kind of taken me a little while to get used to that difference. Nonetheless, it is a big party all the time. You do also have activities during the day. You can make like a coloring page, you can make bookmarks, tiles, stuff like that. So I thought that was really neat that they included to get more people to be in the Bazaar and be more lively and want to go throughout the day. So you do have the Bazaar bar, which is absolutely different than an Eden bar. All new cocktails, really, really good as well, though. They have the same concept. It is way brighter in here, less plants. There's more screens. These screens are actually pretty impressive. They change throughout the day. They change whether what day or theme it is. And I really have been enjoying just watching the screens change, watching the decorations change. Decorations in this venue do change every single day. So it's exciting to go into a new day and see what's different about the decorations. Now, instead of the Eden Cafe, they do have the Spice Cafe. And I think this is a complete bigger upgrade than the Eden Cafe. This is kind of like a Chipotle kind of deal. Like you can build your own rice bowl with chicken or meat. They also have different soups of the day. You can make sandwiches. They have like quesadillas and stuff like that. This is also where you're going to find some specialty coffees and juices. And I think that they utilize this space so well. We have been eating at Spice almost every day because it's been so good and consistent. You do have the Mosaic restaurant, which is the specialty restaurant that replaced Eden. And I think this is pretty good food. It's kind of like, I would kind of level it the same as Eden, just with different food. Now, in this restaurant, Mosaic, the food will change depending on the itinerary. So right now it is in a Caribbean itinerary, so it is Caribbean based food. When it does go to the Mediterranean, it will have more Mediterranean food. So I think that's a really cool touch that Mosaic has. Now, price wise, they're pretty much the exact same. And I think it's a good value if you like to try something different, if you like to try more local cuisine. I will say, since it's the same venue as Eden, where you can hear that live music, your dinner is going to be loud. Like I said, the Bazaar is so lively and loud. When you're eating dinner, it will be really loud as well. So let's talk about the different festivals that the Bazaar holds. You have like the Carnival, Aviva Festival, Aqua Festival, kind of just depending on where you are in your itinerary. And these are awesome. They have 2 shows per day, one at 4:30 and one at 10. I always recommend to go to the nightly show just because like those screens and decorations come more live at night. However, you do have to wait quite a while if you want a good seat. Just like the Eden venue, Bazaar is exactly the same in that, to where if you want to get a good seat for the show, you have to show up at least an hour early. So which venue do I prefer most, Eden or the Bazaar? Right now, I'm a little unsure. I am just more used to Eden. And I think the thing with the Bazaar is it's kind of being misunderstood because people are expecting it to be like Eden, and it is nothing like Eden, and it's not made to be like Eden. So I think that's what's throwing me plus other people off a little bit, is we're expecting the calm, serene of Eden, and the Bazaar is the complete opposite of that. I do appreciate everything that Bazaar has to offer. I appreciate the liveliness, the colors, the shows, um, the activities, the food. So I think right now, I think I like them both the same, just for I like them for how different they are and what they both mean. I think if I were to choose one that I would want to spend like a long cruise on, I would choose Eden, just because it is a quiet space. It's so calm, and I like being able to go somewhere where I know will be calm and quiet. I usually go to Eden some days to do some work, and you cannot do that in the Bazaar. There is music, there is trivia, there is something loud going on all throughout the day. So keep that in mind. The Bazaar is very loud, but I appreciate it for that too. I think I would also prefer the food from the Bazaar all around. I prefer Spice Cafe over Eden Cafe, and I think I would prefer Mosaic over Eden. So yeah, the food and drinks wise, I think I prefer the Bazaar rather than Eden. Now, do I prefer the entertainment on Eden or the Bazaar? I'm going to always have to choose Eden. So the Bazaar has a great entertainment cast, like I said, that does the carnival, they sing, they dance. But Eden has those shows that have like the acrobats. They have, the 2 brothers that hold, they just have, the shows have more to offer, more variety of talent. Both are very, very talented, but I prefer all of the shows in Eden to the shows in Bazaar. Also, aesthetic wise, I have always loved how green and serene Eden is, but I think aesthetic wise, I really appreciate the Bazaar a little more, just because it does change and it's so lively, it's so colorful and bright, which I absolutely love for taking photos and videos and stuff like that. So even though I've spent almost 2 weeks, I'm still a little unsure, but as of right now, I would prefer Eden over Bazaar. Let me know in the comments what you guys prefer. If you guys have been on Xcel, do you like the Bazaar more, or would you prefer Eden on like the other class ships? If you guys plan to go on Xcel, please leave me a comment. Let me know when. Let me know what you're excited for. I would love to hear from you guys. Now, if you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it at all, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you're always updated with all things cruising and travel. Don't forget to always seize the day, and I'll catch you in the next one.